As we continue to say, hybrid work is changing nonstop by the day. The question is, how does your organization define hybrid? I mean, what technologies, what methodologies are going to support and empower your teams and all their devices and all their applications anywhere, anytime, any network, on any device? There are so many questions that come up with that. Is your zero trust, is your ZTNA strategy ready to control your diverse workforce, tomorrow's AI-driven BYOD practice? Cisco is out there leading the charge right now to the AI future, the AI-driven network, the data center of the future. We are your bridge, and we will continue to be. As always, thank you for continuing to be with us here on the live stream from Amsterdam, coming to you from the world of solutions. Stay in touch with us on social media using hashtag Cisco Live EMEA and at Cisco Live EMEA. Remind me, producer, I just heard they are ready. Am I staying here in the studio or am I throwing out? Oh, good. Okay, good. Cameras are ready. We never know. See, this is the beauty of live theater. Because I didn't want to put Leah off. I've got Leah here in the broadcast studio with me. I'm so glad that you're here today.
Thank you for welcoming me. It's wonderful to be here.
Oh, and you brought energy and a smile with me at this time of the afternoon, exactly when we need it most. All right, so Leah is Cisco's Associate General Counsel for Incubation, Data, and AI Strategy. You've got such a unique perspective because you sit at this really fascinating crossroads where you work with Outshift's Innovation Hub, and then you work with DevNet's developer community, and then you work with Cisco's corporate strategy. Not many of us have this. It's a really interesting vantage point. How does that perspective inform what you do and what we're going to hear in this next center stage session?
I'll tell you, this is a dream job. It really is for me and my team. It informs us because we're not just thinking about legal and traditional terms like it's an obstacle. We're really partnering. It's strategic. We have to be there in the room at the design and the build stage and helping our engineering partners and our product teams really think about AI innovation in a smart way.
Absolutely. Creativity. You can pop that thing back in.
Okay.
Yeah, that way
Yeah,
you'll be able
she's
to hear
helping
more.
me.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can yell at you, but it's much easier if you can hear me in. Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
again, beauty of live theater, right?
Yes,
All right,
love it.
so given that you work with both innovation teams and then you're also working on the regulatory compliance side, which is a little less sexy, right? Again, it's a unique perspective. Depends. You think it is, right? What excites you most from what we're going to hear from Jen and Vijoy, but also, again, on that compliance side, because you do love that.
I do, and I'll tell, there's a magical connection here. Both of my bosses are up on that stage. There's legal and governance, but there's also AI acceleration and innovation, the agentic internet. And what I love about it is in both of these, you have to have collaboration across boundaries like we've never seen before. So as a lawyer, I have to collaborate with engineers, product teams, security specialists, things I don't know deeply about, but we bring all these people together, and it's the same with the multi-agent applications we're going to see coming in our agentic revolution. So
Absolutely.
I can't wait for you to hear about it.
I know, me too, and all of our people who are watching here on the broadcast are so excited about it as well. What do you think has changed? Why is now the right time for this particular conversation?
I think you have to move in a new direction and think about where, because we're moving so fast, the law is not settled and it's not going to be settled. You have to be creative and excited, and if you don't seize this moment now, it's going to zoom ahead of you. The velocity is amazing, and that gap of not being prepared just gets bigger and bigger.
I so agree. If we go back to what we heard in the opening keynote, I was going to pull it up here, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to paraphrase it out. It was the idea that anybody who is not moving toward that agentic AI future, that is not leveraging the potential and the possibilities, it's not just that they will have a harder time getting where they need to go. It's going to become a net negative. Oliver talked about this, right? This is going to become detrimental to any organization. We're beyond the hype stage. We're now at the point where you either activate it or you don't activate it.
100%. It's exciting, right? This is both from a legal and a compliance perspective and product development. You have to be thinking about everything together now, crossing those boundaries, working together. It's the best moment, but you will get left behind if you don't do this now. So think creatively, go to new boundaries, explore the agentic future.
I love that. Leah, you're involved in everything from AI procurement to strategic partnerships. Tell us a little bit about maybe an unexpected way that your broad exposure has helped to change the way people view the way Cisco deals with trustworthy AI?
100%. If you bring these different sides together with strategic thinking, they need to inform each other. Like you have to be moving in the same direction. I love having a negotiation about a creative partnership. How are we going to draw those boundaries around our IP rights? And then on the flip side with my customers, I understand because I also from the supply side kind of need to understand how is data being treated? What are the governance protections there for me as a customer and as a provider? I love seeing all sides of the issues.
And what about the people that you've talked with here at the show? I mean, are they connecting with you in the exact same way, saying we need to know more about this, or are they saying they are starting to feel confident about it?
You know, I'm not sure about the confidence, but they understand the governance is needed. It's the most I've ever heard companies talking about AI and data governance. It's important and they know it.
I think so too. Have you been spending a lot of time with the Outshift team while you've been here at the show?
I have. I love spending time with them. I'm so fortunate to be able to work with them so much and the DevNet developers as well.
Absolutely. So have you've been in the DevNet zone the majority of the time that you've been here?
It's one of the best places to visit. I love it.
Absolutely. We always try to drive people down to DevNet because we want to see what's next. And especially, we had an opportunity to hear from Vijay before. We had GSM in here with us to talk about what's going on within Outshift and what new developments are. So much of this, I think, is about telling the Cisco story about what is available to them, because it's remarkable how many of our Cisco customers and partners don't know. They don't know what we're working on, what we are building toward, right?
Yes, it's true. I'm telling you, we're so much beyond where people are thinking. I mean, we're moving to quantum, right? And we need to be in a quantum safe environment. And it is the advanced research team that works with VJoy and with Shannon and DevNet that is just preparing us for a quantum safe future. I mean, there's so much out there. Take a look.
Yes, exactly. Take a look. And speaking of take a look, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to thank you at this point. We're about 1 minute and 20 seconds away from that center stage session. It is so good to have you. Will you stay here with me while we make the announcement and we bring them all on board?
I would love that. Thank you
stay right
so
here.
much.
You can
Okay,
be a part of the introduction along with me. So we are just about 1 minute away from our next center stage session. We're going to hear about everything from infrastructure to AI agents, the ways that we are building a framework for trustworthy AI. This session, as we just talked about, headed up by Vijay Pandey of Outshift by Cisco. Jen is going to be in with him. As our organizations continue to integrate AI into our operations, it becomes so important that we build safe, trustworthy AI. That is how customer satisfaction stays strong, how our customers continue to trust us in what we do. According to Cisco's 2024 AI Readiness Index, though, about 1 out of every 3 organizations have that highly comprehensive AI government policy in place right now. 80%, maybe even yours, report shortcomings in data prep for AI projects. We have got to change that, and that's what we're going to do. Vijay and Jen Yokohama, Senior VP of Legal Innovation Strategy, are ready to kick things off in about 5 seconds. Let's head out to center stage right now. Glad to have you with us.